Hey everybody, and welcome to our Big Brother Canada 4 Backyard Interviews Spectacular kind of dreamy sequence. But first, let me just quickly really tell you guys, if you want to see all of our Big Brother Canada 4 content, head over to yourrealityrecaps.com/BBCAN4. You can check out our exit interviews with the people each week, starting next week, and for the rest of this month, we are going to have everybody from the jury right here on our shows. So make sure you're following us on Twitter at Reality Recaps to find out exactly what times they're going to be on. If you're watching this back in YouTube, you can click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe, iTunes, 5-star rating, and a nice review. But the most important thing you guys can do if you want to help our shows is become a patron. yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. Now, why, Eric? Why do we need to become a patron? Well, when you guys watch this video, you'll see the audio's really bad. We just tried to make it work really badly for you guys, and we just didn't have the equipment we need. Becoming a patron does stuff like gets us the equipment that we need. You all know I wasn't able to be there. That had a little part of it, but Dana did an amazing job. We hope you like them. Just be understanding. There's going to be a touch of an audio issue. And becoming a patron gives you guys access to the patron group. Aside from supporting our shows, you get swag, you get so much cool stuff. It also helps support everything that we're going to do for BB18 starting in basically less than a month. 24/7 live feed updates, shows every time the feeds go down, exit interviews each week, Big Brother premiere party live streaming, just so much. You need to check all of it out at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. Now, without further ado, let's get to those BBCAN 4 bathroom interviews. And just know, we love you guys. We appreciate all the support that you give us. And don't worry, they're all going to be on our show real soon with perfect audio, and you'll be able to ask them all your questions for a whole hour. All right, take it away from the bathroom, Dana.
Hey everybody, I am here with Big Brother Canada number 4 winners, first time in history, the Pax brothers.
Yeah,
I got
hey.
Nick and Phil.
Yes, thanks for having us.
First, I want to say congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your win.
Thank you.
Second, I want to say happy birthday.
Yeah, best birthday
Your
ever.
best birthday
Yeah.
ever. Hello, you planned that well, didn't you?
I did. I mean, the whole time I'm here.
Now we want to know, can we both play that?
Look, I know it's a long cab ride home. You got it.
And can we do this shirtless?
No, absolutely not. Sorry. You got what you got.
I gotta get the $20 back.
Sorry, I normally have a sidekick, but he lives in New York and he got sick on the phone and had to be removed. So
Really?
that shirtless thing.
Did they just climb out the window or what?
No, again, then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that question was for him. Sorry, Eric. Shirt's on. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna use my top first because this is funny. Okay, Phil, we've watched you brush your teeth. What is it? You have quite a technique. So can you demonstrate?
Show the gag, bud.
Well, Nikki showed me this technique. You gotta brush your teeth, and then you gotta brush your tongue like this. Like that.
Why do you hate your
Guys.
teeth? You're so aggressive.
Well, that's how you do it.
I never did you.
And yeah, Nikki told me if you want clean breath, you gotta go reach all the way back there and scrape out everything off your tongue. And I took that to heart, and I've been doing it ever since. That's what I've been doing.
You can keep your toothbrush.
Thanks. You could use it.
Oh, thank you.
Well, no.
Did I have full DNA?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't trust you.
Okay, now that you've won the show, are you guys glad you didn't nominate yourself?
Oh my god.
Well,
What were you thinking?
self-evicting.
I didn't know about this. I had my doubt about the freak show at that point, but I had a lot of trust in Joel, and I had trusted Kelsey, and I didn't want to see them go before myself, based on an error in our judgment.
Yeah, we felt like putting up Tim and Nikki and not Tim and Cass was a big mistake at the time.
But hindsight's 20/20,
Yeah.
and it worked out in our advantage. Not only that, apparently the head of household can't self-nominate, so...
Yeah. Who invented the rules around here? What is
Oh
that?
my gosh. Okay. Now, who do you think, if Arissa had let you guys do that, would have won the season?
Tim!
Timmy.
Tim?
Yeah,
Tim's
Tim
great.
was
Tim is so good. socially. He's so good at making friends and being, honest and easy. He's great with his words. And he really is good at knowing who someone is, just based on, I don't know, Tim's amazing, and I think he would have won the show.
Okay. He's very perceptive, and he knows how to make someone think what he wants them to think. He's a master manipulator in the best kind of way.
In the best way.
So now you were the super fan, and you were the nothing fan,
Yeah.
and you guys, like, what made you try out with him? Like, was it just for fun? Like, you were just there? And
I mean, I knew about Big Brother. I mean, he watches it religiously, so I've seen episodes here and there, and I found out he was applying for it, and I said, what the heck, might as well give it a go.
Yeah, I grabbed him and said, hop into this video here.
And
he do it.
He kicked me in the butt through the application process, and here we are.
Yeah.
Now, night one, it was so funny, because, like, you were already in the house, and then you come down the stairs, and he's like, oh, and you're like, like, what was your reaction when you were like, it's not going to happen?
I was like, really? Really? So 20 years of my life. My life with this guy. You want to give me a freaking hug?
Brother.
And see, that's the thing. When we came into this house, our relationship was not the greatest, and we were not huggers. I'll hug this kid any day now.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, so this is a good question, but it's almost kind of fun. Name 3 things about, best things about him, and then you name that 3 best things about him.
I like that.
Okay, I like that. This is upbeat. I like that. Okay, you go first.
Well, I came in here thinking he was weak mentally. Proved me wrong. This guy is so strong. Mentally, weak physically. Thought he wouldn't win a competition if he got the opportunity to play Big Brother. He's not weak physically, as all Canada can now see. And thirdly, I think he loves me more than I thought he did. He's amazing. Like, when I was down, he picked me up. In the hot tub one time, I don't know if Canada saw a moment, we had a great moment in the hot tub room, and he just said, Philip, like, we can do this. We can do this. And then, that's probably the third part, he helped me so much.
My favorite thing about him is that he's actually soft on the inside. It's one of those, like, cookies that just gets baked on the outside and the inside doesn't get mush. I love that about him. And, I mean, before coming in his house, he says, oh, I'm this tough guy, I'm Philip. But he's a big softy inside, and I related with that in here, and it was nice to have. He's the best guy I could ever ask for as a dynamic duo. He is my rock, and I've never had my brother be there for me emotionally before. That's just who he was. But coming in this house and sharing this and this crazy emotional roller coaster we just got on, like, he is my emotional rock. And third off, he's just a good time. This kid is a party in his class.
You guys were so funny. I have to give it up. Okay. Now, if you guys had to split, who do you think would have taken it?
Me. Because I would have been Just kidding.
Last time I checked, you have to win a comp to do that.
Buddy, I played in I threw every comp beforehand, and then
What about the last one, Phil? Did you throw that one too?
No, the last one I just had no clue. I didn't do my homework. I know she was. I didn't do my homework. I wasn't gonna win that one.
What is she doing?
Meanwhile, he's kicking me in the butt, telling me to study, Nicholas. His mental comp's coming up. It's all mental comp.
Well, I didn't want to be the one to mess up. I wanted to be the one.
Looking
We're
at me.
brothers.
You studying, bro?
Under the bus.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are too funny. Okay, so who do you think was your best alliance besides obviously each other? Was your best alliance?
I'd say none, because they all turned their back on us, and we were lone wolves going through here, but we had the 3D in the end, the 3D, whatever, between Kelsey, Tim, and ourselves, and that really made the end of this game a lot more manageable. There wasn't too much game going on, the future was clear, and you started to enjoy, de-stress, and move forward.
So now what's next? What are you guys gonna do? Have you been fine with the bracket?
No.
Did we just win Big Brother?
Yeah, we did, but like...
I have to get out of Big Brother mode, so as soon as like this whole process is over and I can go sit on the couch, then I can think about
The
it.
couch you're gonna get from the break.
That's sponsored by the break. It's gonna be a very nice couch.
Exactly.
So
I don't know, we'll definitely take a trip down south for a week, us two. Hang out and have some beers.
yeah, just
Then we'll get back in, I'll get back into music, he'll get back into cars, and that'll be that.
Well, we hope to have you on our show. We do podcasts all the time, and we would really love. Eric is like just devastated that he wasn't here. You were on his. I have to live with him now. You were on his draft pick, and now his head is like.
Are you serious?
It's big.
Oh yeah!
So-
Congrats, Eric!
I have a
You're a
feeling
winner!
a lot of people were odds against us.
So
Well, we
yeah,
both do.
now his head is giant. So I have to live with
Eric,
that.
thank you.
But
My
so
man.
now, we need to have you on the show so you can
Cool.
talk with him. And
Sure.
But can you wrap it up?
Yep.
Congratulations
so much.
again.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday
Oh,
again.
thank you. She's amazing, this girl right here.
So sweet.
So sweet. Thank you.
Everybody, I am here with Big Brother Canada for jury member and importee Nikki. We're so excited to have you here, Nikki. Oh my God. Thanks for having me. Your reality recap has been such a huge fan of first all season, and I want to say on behalf of me, reality recap, and Canada, thank you for just being the person that you are. You were so much fun to watch, and we can even more of you. You're so sweet, so such a nice thing to do in the house. Oh, you're too nice. I want to bring you back to London. I'm looking at compliments in my life. We have some fan questions that we have to here for you. So were you surprised when Canada voted you HOH for the other thing?
I was just overwhelmed. Firstly, I didn't expect to be voted in. That was such a shock to me. I literally just thought, oh my God, I'll be coming straight back to the UK. And then I got voted in. I was all confused at the beginning. I was like, what, am I going in? But anyway, I came in, and then to be voted HOH was just astonishing. I never could win a competition. I'd never win a competition. It was totally in the eye. So, yeah, I was so grateful and honoured for that.
Okay, now he's in the room, so let's be honest here. Mitch and Vodka are on the block. Wait, gets evicted.
Oh, I thought you said
Mitch is sitting beside a big 40 of vodka. Who do you send out of the house?
how much a crate of vodka.
All the vodka you could ever want.
I would never set my boy up. I love it.
I love you.
Good answer. Okay, so now my partner Eric can't be here. He has a question for you. Or not a question, as a man. He wants you to say, I'd like some chocolate vodka.
Ooh, can I do such a
They
thing?
do.
Oh my God.
But he needs to hear you say, I'd like some chocolate vodka.
What's his name? Eric, please, would I be able to have some chocolate vodka? I would like some chocolate vodka.
Yeah, okay. Are you and Tim good now? Like, I know you're a little salty when he evicted you, but you're good?
Yeah, listen, me and Tim, God, what's about that? I've been walking around all day, just on global TV. Have my bloody outfit undone. The whole time. Wow. Yeah, me and Tim are going to be lifelong friends, but I totally love that boy. I hated him so much, he voted me out. I was so mad. But yeah, I missed him so much when I was in jury, and just seeing him, I knew that it always was
All for doing it. Okay. Now, have you ever played the game Shag, Marry, Kill?
Yeah.
Okay. Shag, Marry, Kill, vodka, marinara the spider, and chocolate.
Ooh, okay. Kill marinara and spider. Yeah. What is it?
Vodka or chocolate.
And what was the
Marry
option?
and shag.
Shag the chocolate and marry spider. I need it in my life.
Alrighty, that is. Are we good? We're good. Yeah, I think that's all we have time for you to get to it now. I'm so excited that you are here, and we would love to have you on our podcast show. Like Eric, huge fan of Eric. You just want to think for an hour or so.
Oh, that would be
And
great.
you can plug your Canada tour with
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
And,
And if I came on, would Eric give me that chocolate vodka?
I think you probably will.
I'll definitely do it.
Alright, we're gonna hold you to that. We were gonna find you on Twitter and get that. Hey everybody, I'm here and I am live with first juror and broken heart maker all over Canada, Mitch Moffat.
Hello.
Now you were my pick to win.
Oh,
we
thank
did
you.
your reality recapture outfit with me, Eric, and
Yeah.
Johnny from season 3.
Okay.
And I got to pick first and you were my number one pick.
Alright, I'm sorry I disappointed you.
You didn't disappoint me, the twist.
Yeah.
Disappointed me. Let's just get that straight. This was not of your doing. But yeah, so you and that jury house.
I know. It was a long time I was in there too.
I know, and I'm a huge fan of ASAP Science.
Oh, thank
My
you.
son loves it.
Oh my gosh,
Like,
thank
he
you so
just,
much.
I don't know how you I think kind of get into it.
Amazing. Love to know young lines, loving time.
So, some fans want to know, how great can you be on a scale from evicting Mitch to queer not being in the final two with this season?
Oh gosh. I mean, I hope it was
I don't know, like, I hope it was what everyone wanted. In the house, I kept thinking, like, this season is so intense, because it's like, side versus side. Every week there was some new drama. And for me, I wanted that. I was like, I never wanted there to be a unanimous vote. I wanted to be a split vote every time, so we have people were going after, so that no one can say, like, oh, yeah, I was listening the whole time. But yeah, for me, it was exciting. Yeah, I didn't want to get evicted, but I had, like, honestly so much fun the week I was on the block. It made me laugh.
Oh my gosh, that math quiz, I was like, yeah, how long did that take you to come up with, or was that just like on the fly?
No, I thought about it. I was like, how can I pull off something? I lay down and like sat in my bed and just like I need to. The whole season they knew I was into math and science, so I spent the time to build that trust in me over those kinds of things. And then I was like, okay, I need to use this fact. I know I'm smart, so I'm just gonna fake my smartness.
Exactly. Okay, so it seems like you were on to Tim pretty early in the game. So why didn't you work with him? Like, why couldn't you put two brilliant minds together and?
I could just tell that we both knew who we were in the game. Like, he could read me. As soon as Tim came in, he could read everybody. And I felt like I had a good read on everybody, and that was scary to know that the only person in the game I felt could read me was him. And so it probably was a mistake. Might not work harder for it with him, but I just don't think he actually would have worked with me long enough. One of us would have screwed the other one first. And so for me, it was like, if I had the chance, I would have tried so hard to get to know him earlier on because I knew he was probably the best social player in the system.
So what was your favorite move this season? Who made the best move?
Okay, well, I wasn't there, but I heard so many of the epic moves that Sandra made. Like when she tricked her brother, I know, I'm so excited to see this because every week someone came. You know, my perception of Sandra in the first half was like, okay, she's playing this kind of sneaky game, but I didn't see a whole lot of it. And every time someone came to jury, I'd hear like how she was doing it. I was like, this is epic. And to hear that she tricked her brother that she would use the veto and then instantly used the veto, and I was just like, good, that's what I want in a winner. I want someone who's willing to lie if they have to and save their butt when they need to have it saved. And so, for me, I'm so pumped to watch Cassandra.
Oh, just you. It was magic. Like,
Good for her. I'm so proud of that. And that's all I wanted in a winner.
We gotta wrap this up now because you have to talk to other people, but I can't wait to have you on our show.
Yeah, for sure. You better have me on your show.
Oh, I would like to join you, like,
okay, perfect. All right, I'll finally
thank you so much.
See you later.
Bye. Hey everyone, I am here with showman stud, Jared.
Hi there.
Looking.
Oh,
Okay, we're going to have curly hair, so from one
you know my struggle.
curly hair girl to another, what do you do? Because I cannot get mine to look like that.
You know what, I'm lucky. I just shower, make it wet, and I go to sleep and it comes like this, but I'm worried this thing keeps taking longer. But first time I've had long hair in a long time, so I grew it out. I don't have really short hair, so that's what I want.
So do you regret not cutting it?
Not at all, because I really thought it was going to be safe with Cassandra, for being like my hometown girl. I really thought she had my back, so it wasn't a question of cut your hair for 100 grams, cut your hair for power beetle, which I didn't think I needed, so I don't regret it at all.
So you were going to be loyal to Cassandra going into that until
yeah.
you use that power
From the
beetle?
get-go, I wanted to take Cassandra and Kelsey to the end, final three, and obviously with Team Kelsey. And then when she did that, I turned my sex with Cassandra down. We had to take Joel to the end because he was weaker in the competition, but it was Kelsey through and through. So yeah, I would like.
That was an unbreakable bond. There aren't too many of those in Big Brother.
No, it was so nice to have someone I can truly trust.
Oh,
really
no.
cool.
So who do you feel betrayed most by in this game?
It was Cassandra, 100%, and all of Winnipeg knows that. I was disappointed. I saved her ass. Don't think I don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
When she was up against Christine, just fishers from Winnipeg, I saved her in that situation. It was the lazy person house and Christine cleaned the house constantly, and Cassandra gossiped a lot. And then Raul went for a block, 5 minutes forward, and I was like, no, you can't do it. Because I knew her and stuff like that.
So you guys did have
No, not new show. She was from Winnipeg. So I
the rumors are going around that there was some kind of pre-existing relationship.
that could be rumored. She was from Winnipeg. And so I told her up, and then she screwed me over. So I'm sure all the scene was pretty shocked. And I got short end of the stick, and I couldn't shake my head at her, like, had your back.
But are you all good now?
You know what? It's a mixed emotions because I feel like she kind of robbed me, and she gives me nasty. I'm sure we'll be nice, but for right now, we're still kind of in game mode once we're all together.
Yeah. Once you're all drunk
Bygones will be
tomorrow night,
bygones, that's for sure, yeah.
So that's the hair one. So why did you want to campaign hard against the brothers instead of getting Cassandra to
You know, it got to the point where I just have too much surprised that I could go ground with Sandra in that moment, and I knew she wanted to get me out to, it turned to get me out to shoot something on her resume, I guess it was, and my final week I had a rocky relationship with the brothers the whole entire time, but they really came through in the last like 3 or 4 weeks I was here. So they showed me that just slowly start working, whether it was strategic keep in the game or not, they were kind of vouching for me in that.
So you and Kelsey going to
vacation probably. It's super cool.
She said if she wants, she's taking
I know I hope
vacation.
she talked about that, so hopefully she holds through her word, but it'll be really fun because we were all in a big bubble, like another bubble where it was just the game and her were my world rock games, right? So now we set the real world, but all of us made such great friendships here, so it's gonna be really cool. We're really excited. Yeah.
And I hope to have you on our show.
Thank you.
I normally have a sidekick with me, but he's from New York and he got
It's
sick.
busy. Oh.
He got sick on the plane and I didn't get to be there.
Oh.
It was a big mess.
Oh, goodness me.
But he really wants to talk to you, so we're hoping like we'll call her back on the
Yeah,
number
yeah.
and hopefully we can get you on the show real soon.
I like
know you
that.
got a party up in the call.
Yeah, that'd be exciting.
And then after that,
Well, you know how it's okay.
we have so many fans that want to see you.
So excited. I would love to.
Thank you so much,
So
Jared.
thanks so much.
Hey everybody, I am here with fan favorite, my favorite, Ramsey. First off, let's just ask how's that?
Dad's good. Dad's at the hospital, and huge shout out. I say this time and time again, but huge shout out to all the fans, everyone who supported me again. It honestly meant the world to us and how my dad gets through the tougher time.
You need to stop making it.
Oh,
Every time that footage rolls,
I know.
it's like,
I know. I realized that, like, even when I'm walking around and, like, these men would come and be like, man, like, me and my wife saw for you. It's like, if you weren't crying, you're the odd one.
yeah,
out. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So you got to be Canada's voice because
Yeah.
you had to give up your jury vote. But had you been sitting in that jury,
Yeah.
who would your vote
I still would have gone to the brothers. I felt like the brothers, you know, at the beginning of the game, they didn't really do anything. They didn't make any moves that I thought they were impressive. But they played that middle ground, and that is a strategy to be a floater. But when it came down to the wire, they won the competitions that mattered.
Sorry guys, Jared, what do you think?
Sorry. When it came down to the wire, they won the competitions that mattered, and that took them to the final 2, and so for that, they were
They earned it. They came in with a huge target. I mean, you had 3 plus runs in the final 3. It was craziness. But so it looks like you've been having fun with the former host guests since you've been out. You've been hanging out with Levita and stuff since everyone's in town. So what was your favorite experience with them?
Honestly, it's been like so I got Levita came to visit me once, but really it's like days in that day where I've been like reunited with like, you know, everyone. And so like just like spending time with them now, it's kind of been a little bit, you know, looser. Like we still are doing our thing and we're talking to people, but for the most part we get to see each other when there's no, you know, eviction coming up. There's no more one eviction next week, and so like it's just I can't wait to be friends with everyone in this house. I honestly can't wait.
So what happened with you?
Yeah, what is happening?
Your mom was like, your mom is the best thing ever. I am sorry, but you need to follow his mother on Twitter. What's her Twitter handle?
My mom's Twitter handle is Tahani Abarani. You can find her probably through me, but she has been quite the superstar on Twitter.
She's not a Maddie fan.
No, so let me, like, I want to set the record straight. My mom loves Maddie. My mom likes Maddie, but my mom did not think that Maddie was the best thing for my game. But as a person, that's what people need to realize, that, like, who we are in the house, that's our gaming style. You know what I mean? And so, like, even myself, like, my relationship with Maddie. Listen, I love Maddie. She's, you know, awesome girl, but she's, you know, she's still young and she was a bit too intense in the game and she kind of rubbed people off the wrong way. And that's not who I am. You know, I'm very, like, you know, mellow and patient. And so.
You're very Bruno-like, like, from last season. Like, when I saw you, I don't know if it was because you were wearing denim in your jacket. I was like, it's Bruno.
Yeah.
You look kind of like him, but.
Bruno's a good friend of mine. He's already reached out. I love him.
Yeah, we have to wrap it up, but we hope to have you on. We now have the clearance.
Yes.
So no one's gonna get in trouble. So
yes.
we want to have you on as soon as possible. Everyone that's
tune in. When I come on, tune in, share it, tell your friends, tell their friends, tell their friends.
Snap it, tweet it, Facebook it, MySpace it.
Exactly.
All of it. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Thank you so much. All of your sister and your mama, your dad, a big hug for me.
I want that.
I love that. Hey everybody, I am here with Levita, Secret Suite resident and double eviction 360. And I just love it. I'm excited to be here. First, I want to say we are so glad that you are safe from the fires in Fort Mac. Everybody was worried about you. we're so glad that you got out and everybody is good at home.
Yeah, we got out, we flew out, we made it here. I'm happy that I was able to come make it to Finalist, so that is definitely amazing.
Okay, so let's get down to business. Who would you have voted for? Brothers?
Honestly, I think that Kim played a stellar game. I was rooting for Kelsey. Like I said, we had that moment in a room together, and if I would have seen her, go to the end, yeah, my heart wanted her to take the win. You know what I mean? It's hard to have that second opportunity and switch up your game, and there's a lot of heat in that way. So for Kelsey, yeah, I was rooting for Kelsey. But, near that, getting close to the end, when it was just, the final three, Tim's game, and I thought, if Tim was getting next to them, how would the jurors vote? And I did feel like Tim kind of had in the bag.
So he probably did. So, can you give us, your good impressions, because we've seen them on our show. Can you give us a Nikki?
The Nikki impression. Levita, I just hate it here. Oh my God. I'm so sick of this place.
I don't know what to say to that. Okay. So, do you think when Kelsey re-entered the game, she played the game you wanted, you guys talked about in the room, or did she go?
I think it's one thing, to give someone suggestions and to show them, what we did is we tried to lay out the house and the alliances and who's working with who and who is affiliated, or maybe even groups voting together. To kind of lay that out and show her, pinpoint things that could be beneficial. I do feel that, it would have been beneficial to Kelsey's game, not to have evicted Mitch right away. However, Rebel did tell Mitch to spill the beans. I think she did her best. And, but for myself, if I had gotten that second chance, I would have definitely tried to keep working with Mitch to a certain point, because I could have had the leverage of that alliance that we made earlier on. But once Jared got evicted, it was, she made it to the final two.
Yeah, when she was alone, it was really great. And when she played for Jared,
that's how in the room too. In the room, Kelsey was very different. In the room, I see a different side of her, and I think for me, I love one-on-one with people. I think that's important because true colors, come out. But when you have the influence of other people, it's easy to kind of change for sure.
Do you think that you shared too much information with Kelsey in that room?
Absolutely not. I think that this list was there for a reason, to lock two people up, have them share information, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. If I was going home, send her in and give her that opportunity to utilize information.
You can't use the information, right?
I can't use it, right?
So favorite moment in the house?
Favorite moment in the house would have to be Joel's impersonations of everybody. Joel is super quirky and super funny, and his impersonations were hilarious.
I'm going to get into it.
Alright, so I think that's our time. We got Dallas to talk to, but
back on the show, you are always welcome. Because on Twice now, so you are always welcome.
I'm coming back.
You are. Eric, she's just going to be there whenever she wants to.
I love you, Eric.
I'm just inviting us. Hey everybody, I am here with the first male evictee. Took 5 weeks to get a dude out of this house.
Yeah.
It happens to be you on Tim's Wall Bear eviction.
Yeah.
I just boggles my mind. So I'm so excited to talk to you.
Likewise.
We can't wait to have you on the show. I know our schedule. We've been trying to get you. Our schedules just haven't meshed up.
They will. I'll make that up to you guys for
Exactly.
sure.
He will be on our show. So my first question to you is, wife beater or suit?
It depends on the occasion.
I prefer the suit. You were looking fine last night.
Thank you very much. Big Easy cleans up nice.
He does.
I'm a guy that likes to keep it loose and collected, just chilled out. So, I wear just shorts and white beaters all the time. But, the suits, if I'm going out, I'm going to dress to impress.
Thank you, Bella. Good job. Okay, so you didn't you wanted to go after big targets.
Yeah.
Do you wish that maybe you had tried to work with a bigger target, work with a jury, and be because you were both big stuff, big targets.
Yeah.
Work together and just figure it out a little bit more?
Yeah, you know, me and Jared had extensive conversations about working together. It's just who he was already aligned with Kelsey and Raul. They didn't trust me in who I was aligned with Maddie and Rams. They could see it. My whole perspective on this show was get the big dogs out first, get the stiff competition out, so it's easier for yourself to win competitions when needed to be. You know, I love Jared. You know, inside the house we were enemies, and that was evident. So you know, I don't feel like that was the downfall of my game. You know, if Maddie would have stuck to the plan and we would have got Kelsey and Jared out the same day, you know, Dally would have been sitting pretty. You know what I mean? It would have been a whole different ballgame.
Okay, gotta wrap it up real quick, but true or false? Have you ever eaten anything out of your beard?
Oh, totally. 100%. What do you mean? This is what this is for.
Alright, so we have to wrap it up because you're behind schedule, but we are going to have you back on our show for an hour.
I would love to, yeah.
Thank you so much, Alan.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Hey everybody, I am here with Christine, the cougar.
Whatever.
So excited to talk to her again. How's it been?
Good. Good. Yeah, same all his life, right? You go back to it. Doesn't really change.
You go back. Okay, so Eric wishes he could have been here, but he got sick and he couldn't make it. But he has a question for you.
Okay.
It's, what is your favorite cleaning product?
We're
giving information here.
You know what it is?
Baking soda. Baking soda.
Yeah, you can pretty much clean anything in the house.
Alright.
Yeah, and it's natural and it's good for the environment. I'm all about the environment.
Now let's talk about it. Yeah, if you can clean that jerk, what would you ask?
Ooh, what would I ask? Geez, I don't know. I probably would have said something that, like, one of the other guests had said, like, what do you think is better that you did than the other person? What is your comparison that you did better? And why do you deserve to win?
Excellent. Now, were you disappointed in the final season?
You know what? Whatever. I think anybody could have taken it to the final.
I think if you get to the final four, you're done.
But I was disappointed that Cassandra wasn't in the final.
Yeah.
She was my go-to. I really wanted Cassandra to win. I was very devastated when she was gone. But when she was gone, I was like, all right, then it could be anybody. But I really was sad about it.
Okay, so why did you decide to become a
Oh man, I mean, I said this before in my tribute that I got from the very first one in the States, and I was like, I want to be on the show. I just love the mental part of everybody being stuck in the house and all the drama and the fighting, and it's not who I am in real life, but I thought I wanted to try it out. See if I can be manipulative, and
I would have been first out. I was like, I gotta share about this in case people.
Yeah, I know, right? Yes.
But yeah, it's really great and wrap up as we're all behind.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anytime you want to come back on the show, we would love to talk Big Brother for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone's a huge fan, Eric's a fan, we're a fan.
Nice. It's so much fun. I just wish I had longer to show my oh well.
Maybe there'll be a second chance.
Yeah, never know. Thank you. Take care. You too.
Hey everybody, I am here with first female jury member, Maddie. I'm so excited to talk to you. But you're so good.
Thanks.
Oh my god, like your comments and everything was so good. Yeah. What was it like when you had to lose
It was really hard only because
I was really worried about him and I was really trying to fail him. But at the same time I was like, wow, like I'm fully alone. I just haven't really ever adapted to being alone in the house yet. I've never been alone. I've always had Dal or, you know, Randy or the brother. So I'm always like lifting in a little bit. So like to be completely alone was like so hard and it's like helpful. So would you have to show me again if you were to do it over again? Honestly, I think it's just kind of funny. It's like people think that like, you know, there was like feelings for me towards Nick, but you like Christine knows like I was like fully getting near the end of it. I had enough. Like I was like, this is not smart at all. I'm over it. Even if it is smart, it's gonna take me to the end. I could be guilty. Yeah. And you know the final two with them, but I couldn't do it. I knew the first day that I was gonna like Ramsey. But I just had like fun. I watched it and I was like, a lot of people didn't get you. I think. Like, yeah. And I was like, I get this girl. She's just no bullshit. Yeah. Like, you know, like why? And people were like, she's so crafty. She's just not. She's not being mean. She's just being true. Like. Yeah. And so
understood you, and I was like, you were in my draft pool, and I was like, most of my draft pool was really good for one. I was like, oh Lord.
Sorry.
Not your fault. You're probably one of the older actors of the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was like, sorry, let me give her a go.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, then Mitch left, and I got the one.
Yeah.
But I can't read my writing. Sorry, Eric, I know this is a game all day.
So, where did you get the duck that Kelsey took from you? And what did you do with it? So, the duck came from a pool party that we had, and I was telling Ramsey how much I love ducks, and Ramsey actually stole the duck and gave it to me on a day that I was really sad to make me feel better. So that duck did mean a lot to me, and what you still want to do with people. So, Tim passed one up to you. Tim. Tim was a funny knitter.
Really?
Oh, yeah, all of us.
Awesome. I think we can get that list with you. We want to have you on our show very soon. We'll make contact with you. Eric. Follow Eric at Real Recap. And everyone.
Thanks so much. Keep seeing you, Maddie. Hey, everybody. I am here with a jury member and one of my favorite girls ever. What's going on? Okay, first off,
What color is the red that you wear?
okay, so, well, I wear all kinds of different reds. Today I'm wearing purple. It's called an evening riding boot by Mac. Thank you, Mac, if you're watching, this girl needs contract. So, good to talk to you again.
I know.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get down to this.
Okay.
Who would you have voted for in finally?
Oh my gosh, everybody keeps asking me this question. If I was in the jury, I like to look at personality, how they kind of treated people in the house, but also the strategy. Okay, so when it came to treating people, when it came to strategy, I mean, the brothers did really good, laying low. They were compies, well, Nick was compies. Yeah, he did. I was really proud of Kelsey though in the final stretch. How she owned her game. She's like, I'm doing this for me. But at the end of the day, I do believe take it.
I hate asking you regret, the biggest regret being now that you had like a week to like look it over.
Yeah.
Would you continue to work with Sabrina? If you could go back hindsighting as it is.
Yeah. What I would have done was just be more about myself. One of the biggest things that I really learned about myself this game was just how self-sacrificing I am, and how I just kept focusing more on myself, and I didn't do that enough. So I think going into next week, seeing how Levita and I were on the block together, if I stayed, she would have been gone, but I was on my own anyway.
Yeah.
If in the very beginning, I would have been straight and said, you know, it's kind of early in the game, let's take our time.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, yes, when I was approached with the idea of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
So you put the two members game.
Yeah, well, okay.
Focus on you.
Yeah, focus on me and just try to protect myself. I was really looking out for my life so much and put myself in a place where
Whose game did you respect and whose game got on your nerves?
oh boy. One thing that I really enjoyed about Tim was he was fun. He was very honest. I mean, he told people as it was.
All the brothers idiots, and they're like,
Right to their face, like that's what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? He's like, you're an idiot. He didn't say behind their back, well, maybe, but he told them to their face. I didn't think he was very manipulative. I think he just sat down and had conversations with people, so kudos to Tim. Rock on. Game that got on my nerves, not about the whole lying, backstabbing thing. The game that would get on my nerves would probably be maybe Cassandra, because she did go around and tell a lot of lies. And everybody bought them.
She told a lot of lies, but she was very true to the people she was true to. It was like she told a lot of lies just to protect the people that she wanted to protect. Like it just sucked that everybody else was like
buying what she was.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were buying it, but
that was a bitch. She's like the damn bitch.
yeah. So yeah, she did protect her people. I know she was protecting herself very much, and it worked. I mean, it worked.
So what made you try it?
And I wanted to try out because I love a challenge. I wanted to see what this was going to do to me mentally, socially, and physically. I love to compete. And the competitions that I was in was so hard. That mermaid competition was so hard. It was poor Paige. Paige is sitting over there going, oh my god. Oh my god. It's so hard. So I really wanted to put myself to those biggest tests.
and see how I match up. So here's my awesome. Now, I hope to have you back on the show again.
Yes.
Like, Eric loves you. We all love you at Reality Recap. We were like, just trying to get you on, but no, schedules don't. Very, yeah. But now now we have no shows. We're doing shows like every day.
Cool.
Just figure out who's somewhere and get to it. And you guys have a lot of fun. I have so much fun on your show. We are not serious people, baby. So much fun.
Just do it.
Fun. Yeah, just laugh. Exactly. So we will talk to you soon. You go. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh. Hey everyone, we are here with.
Hey, she's researching. She's a favorite.
This is Vicky. You were my female pick to win the game. I just, on paper, I was like, this girl has got it in the bag. You knew what to do. Like, what happened when you walked in the door?
Honestly, I think what happened was that I was so overwhelmed, and it was such a huge experience, and I went in and just had trouble getting into game mode and getting connections, and it was hard.
Well, you're on the next team.
True, yeah, it was a big deal for me.
So, yeah, I would have been overwhelmed before you, so.
Yeah, okay, good.
So who would you have voted for in that? Everybody played it out.
Yes, I was on live stream like crazy. Like I really wanted to get everything to final two. He would have been like ideal, but if it came down to the brothers and Kelsey, I would have picked
What prompted you wish you played that?
Oh,
that's cool.
So cool.
Okay, so we have to but you have to come on.
I will
get that on Twitter and we'll get you on the show for an hour and we're
Yay.
There's so much in there that you just haven't been able to express yet. 3 hours.
Yeah.
But you disappeared from the world. Where'd she go? And I'm like, just read something.
Yeah.
We have a show and
Okay.
we'll talk to you soon.
Hello everybody, I am here with
Raul. Or Rail. We see you out of the house and everyone calls you Rail.
Yeah.
Nikki hasn't renamed you.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Don't be surprised when she's like, Rail. You're like, what are you doing? Okay, so you were the fashionista of the house.
Oh.
Who was the hardest? Who do you think needs the most help in the house?
The brothers and Joey B. No, I'm just kidding. Joey B is really good. But I think that the brothers need to push up to it. Yeah, we need to like do better, guys. Like, we need to put a shirt on and feel like we're good.
What did you think of their episode?
Oh, it looks so hot. This girl was like going hot everywhere.
Okay, now we'll ask it here.
Yeah.
Why did you appreciate more what when Mitch told you the secret about being the YouTube sensation that he is? If he clearly trusted you, why didn't you take that as he got your back and tried to say that?
For me, he knew I wanted to be such like I want to work on YouTube and I was like trying to do all this stuff. I feel like for me keeping him in the house, I knew he wasn't going to have the idea, but that would be always thing that would like keep me in the house because he was doing that. I feel like I just don't want to be the person that keeps somebody just to do things myself. You know what I mean? For me, it was just like if it comes down to me, I feel like I still have to let it go. Like it hurt me so much. I was so proud of him. You know, such a big deal. His world, really, for the world. I just didn't want him to feel that. Yeah.
So, let's talk about the veto again. Jared, you didn't let him take it.
Yeah.
Like, you could have still been sitting in that house.
Just honestly, I have because it's like, everybody will say, like, out to the world, it will be like, oh, okay, we've done it, like, what you did that, you know. But we have such a strong connection, like, that nobody will ever, you know, feel that feeling out. At that point when I was standing there, I never thought of helping myself. I thought of helping my group, you know, saving my cat. But I never thought of them. I'm going to block. Once he got in with Celebrate, I went to the house and like, yeah, like, damn, like I'm going on the block, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so do you regret telling Mitch that the veto told Kelsey? Like, I mean, Jared was not very happy with you.
No, he was so mad at me. He was I do. I feel like they told me in a bad way. They told me when we were like having fun, have some drink. And the person when you drink, I'm coming for you.
They're like, don't tell anybody.
Exactly, like it was so hard for me to get back. I first say I don't regret anything in this game, but I kind of feel like I do regret everything. I would love to keep playing this. I love this so much. You're my bestie, And
I know.
Yeah, I think so.
So, let's let you go for now, but we want to have you back on the show. Like, everyone is such big fans here.
Thank you.
Love you.
Everybody.
Where did that come from?
That came from Halloween. One day I went to a Halloween party and I had audience. I was like, I'm cute, I'm excited. That's a nice thing to it.
Yeah. We will talk to you soon. I'll get in touch with you. I know you have a big weekend ahead of you. Hello, everybody. I am here with Freak Show member Joel. I'm so excited to talk to you. First off, I want to say that I normally have a sidekick with me, Eric, but he's got kittens in a fly. He lives in New York. So
Hi, Eric.
Hi to Eric. We're huge fans of your game. We've been watching you, and you just love it. Everybody's hearts. We just need to hug, but let's just talk about the game a little bit. First, most important question, better kisses, Nikki or Mitch?
Nikki or Mitch? I'll say Mitch just because...
We're very serious here,
I'm going to say Mitch just because my chemistry with Mitch on those kisses helped us win that lock list competition, so I'll say just because of that, I'll give it to Mitch.
Excellent, okay.
And Nikki doesn't want me to kiss or have any physical contact whatsoever. That was part of the vows that she made. That was part of the stipulation for us to get married, so...
So we're not going to get, like, a real marriage in Niagara Falls this weekend when you go?
Well, we're already technically married, although we have sort of gone our separate ways in the fact that I'm not allowed to have any communication with her, I'm not allowed to sleep in the same bed, not allowed to pet her. There's all these stipulations that you don't see in marriages that we have in ours.
Trust me, I'm married to that one and we have the same thing.
Is that right?
Okay, so everyone wants to know cigarettes.
Okay.
I know the answer because I was on that phone call when you answered it.
Yep.
What did you do with them? What were you going to do with them?
That I have.
There's rumors that you peed on them. So
no,
let's just watch it right now.
No, 100%. Never peed on them. I knew that my time was running very, very short in the BBCAN House at that point, and I knew that I needed to do something desperately because my game had blown up literally in front of my face, and literally I wasn't on anybody's radar, I think, until Cassandra revealed to everybody that, hey, me and Joel are in the final two. We have the Freak Show Alliance, and when Tim outed that, everybody knew that I was in with Tim, and then that got the brothers suspicious of me, that got Kelsey suspicious of me. So that's when my game started to blow up, and the night before the eviction, it was very, very early in the morning, and I didn't know any other strategic move to make at that point, except maybe plant a seed in Kelsey and the brothers that Cassandra had done something deceitful. I knew Cassandra had been accused a couple of times of stealing articles of clothing from people in the house, so I thought, what if I did something like this, took the cigarettes, put it in Cassandra's bag, and had Kelsey and the brothers think that it was Cassandra trying to be a little deceitful and maybe paint a bigger target on her back. But at that point, I knew how mad Kelsey was at me. I knew how betrayed the brothers felt by me, that I felt like they figured it was going to be me. They would finger me for the whole thing, so it would just painted a bigger target on my back, and then it would have been like, all right, you just steal his face.
Okay, so your eviction speech was amazing.
Thank you.
Why didn't that happen sooner? Did we save yourself a little bit?
I think at that point I was holding on to the fact that maybe the brothers would be able to keep me in the house. I was hoping that they would be able to forgive and forget because Cassandra had broken so many deals with them throughout the entire game, and as quickly as the week before when it was the double eviction, Cassandra looked them in the eye and said, I'm not going to use the beat, I promise you, and then flipped on them. So I was hoping that the brothers would be willing to give me a second chance and not give Cassandra like a fourth chance, a fifth chance, or however many chances Cassandra had gotten at that point. So I was relying on still trying to maintain a trust with brothers, telling them that I was sorry and wanted to sort of rebuild the trust that we had had with them.
questions. So we need to wrap this up, but we hope to have you on our show. Eric wants to talk to you. Yes, we're fans that love and adore you. So let's do like everything you want.
I appreciate that.
So we just want to have you to ourselves for an hour, and all we can ask you questions. So we will get in contact with you.
Sounds great.
Enjoy Niagara Falls and have fun with all your dads, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hey everyone, I am here with second runner-up for Big Brother Canada 4, Kelsey. How are you?
Good.
Have you processed this yet?
A little bit, not really. No, I'm still sort of like, well, now I'm back in the house, but oh my gosh. It's never gonna end.
Okay, let's get down to business so they know we're on the same schedule.
Okay.
First, we have a huge fan of our website that will absolutely adore you. Love a shout out.
Okay.
At Rockstay97 wants to know what cast members do you think you will see the most after this experience?
Well, when we said Raul, he was in Calgary, and he was like 15 minutes away from me. I'm so excited because he's my best friend, and obviously Jared, I'm gonna see Jared after this. I think I'll stay in contact with the brothers. There was a time when I thought it would be Cass, which is probably going on. And yeah, I'm really happy. I think it's a really great time.
You played such a good game. Like you were evicted, and then most people that are evicted come in and it's a revolving door.
Yeah.
And you made it to the end of the game. So that is huge.
It was a tough.
Yes, you need to be really proud of that. Now you won the final HOH.
Finally,
and you took the brothers. Now do you regret that decision? Because now maybe you could have won it.
I don't regret that decision. The brothers and I were working very closely together this last little bit, and we were really working with each other to get to that point. So, we got each other there, and I really wanted to give them that fighting chance. And there was a big part of me that thought that I was going to beat the brothers. So I wasn't actually, I knew that they probably could win. I also have played a very good game, but I just had confidence in the fact that I thought that I was going to win.
Okay. Now, do you see a potential relation? The friendship with Jared, obviously, that's never going to fade, but is there a potential relationship?
Yeah, I think that you never know. I think that we're going to obviously be in contact with his house and see where things go, but he's probably doing his thing. So, I don't know. I think it just goes with the flow. Obviously, he's going to be in my life and we're going to stay in contact, but what is going to happen, I don't know yet.
That vacation promises?
The vacation is happening for me. All right.
It's a special week with Columbia. Now, all the viewers were like, oh,
I know, right?
So, how did that week change you, mentally?
That week, I was really actually grateful for that week, not even on the game level, but just the fact that Olivia and I got to kind of watch everything that was going on in that game. Because walking into the house, I knew that Olivia was a great girl, and I thought that we were going to win. And so I was happy that we had the opportunity to kind of get to know each other better on a personal level. And on a game level, it was really good. I got to kind of get to her mind a little bit, and she was a hard gamer. So kind of seeing her aspect of her side of things was interesting, and just getting to watch the house and see where we can interact with each other and see kind of just watch how the game works. And for me, I really didn't want to know exactly how the game works. So
I always think somebody working together that you're like,
no, it was that Raul and Jared never went on games with anybody. It was driving me crazy. And Raul would be like sleeping all day, and I'd be like yelling at him to be like, get up, go top game, the house is flipping right now, you don't even know it. So when I came back, I'd be like, boy, you need to go talk to this person. It's time to tell them this.
Yeah, you have to play a lot of their games and manage them a lot. I give you credit on that. If I had to manage those boys, I would you're like the mother hen of those two boys. But it was good. I actually really enjoyed watching you after Jared. I thought you were listening to your own.
Did you?
I love. I wish they could do it. I love watching how you played for yourself. You played great in 3.
Yeah.
But just watching the passion you had to play yourself week after week, I really
thank you.
Wish I had more than 3 weeks of that.
Oh, thank you.
But
I'm happy that it was earlier than that because I might have actually.
I know. How beneficial is it to have not just one person that you can find in a house, but you found 2 best friends in that house.
Amazing. Yeah, it's so amazing. I honestly don't think that I would have made it. Not even just in game level, because I think it's like game level. But just for a sanity standpoint, I just look at people that would say, I don't trust
I normally have a side with me. He's from New York, but he got sick before. He was like on the plane and he had to go. So he's devastated that he can't be here. But he has a question for you.
Okay.
Can we have your life?
Yes, for sure. No one ever asked me about that.
No, of course not. But we also would love to have you, like, do podcasts, and we would love to have you on our show with us, like, talk to you for an hour, and, like, pick your brain, and how we're going to interact with you, and all that stuff. So, like, after the show, I know, I had a regular chat with him. I think I'm so sad. I'm so sorry.
I know, like, you that person too.
Yeah, he was like, so bad.
No, that's bad. Yeah.
So we will definitely do that. I know you will. You go eat. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay. Enjoy Niagara Falls.
Thank you.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I am here with Big Brother Canada for Cassandra. OMG, Cassandra.
Thank you so much.
I have never seen someone talk herself out of so many different situations. Like, most people need a power or something. You're just like, no, listen to everybody. I can love the dance.
I have a gift of the gab.
You do. So let's get down to business. I know we're running behind. So, how upset are you at Tim that he gave up at the final three, but did not give it up for you?
You know what? His goal was to make it to the finale night. Got to the finale night, so close winning. I wanted him to win in that final three. But, you know what? Shake it up and oh, you go. No. You know, we built such a good friendship and BFF for life.
Oh my god, you guys are so much fun to watch just together, like just watching your goals.
I heard there was a hashtag made of Kim and Kat.
Task, your task.
Oh, task.
You haven't shipped, but your task.
Okay.
And that's forever.
Okay.
But yeah, you do need to go to Australia just to see it.
I need to, yeah.
So when you get back home, we do that a test, and we name it marinara.
Absolutely, and it's going to be a spider. It will be another spider.
Sure.
Yeah, I like a big furry one.
Pay your $5 to clean the cage.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. I just can't have that stress in my life.
Okay. So although you're seen as a house manipulator, you were still one of the most loyal. Like, you did manipulate the house, but the three people you were your people were your people.
Right.
Do you regret your loyalty to the three show because it sort of got you manipulated, or?
No, I don't even blame it on the freak show my addiction. I blame it on that I can't win a competition in my life, and my lines can't either. My dad has to come in and win me in HOH because I couldn't do it on my own. But no, I don't blame the freak show. It was good because we were always at a photo walk together, so I think I found it.
Okay, so you do know that Canada and America have declared you the official Big Brother. We don't care about that. You are our winner.
Oh, thank you.
Because you were like a sniper. Like, everyone was like, oh, that girl, she's crazy, she's not going to do that, she's going to do that. And then all of a sudden, like, bam, you're like, master manipulator.
I didn't want to, right off the hop, play really hard. I want to wait it out, make those relationships happen, solid bonds, and then halfway through,
It's off the hop with it. Because Johnny from last season is the first time I've ever heard him.
Really? I love Johnny. I can't wait to meet him. I'm obsessed with him.
But he uses that term a lot. I've never heard it before. And then it's like,
off the hop. Like,
yeah.
That's great.
I've never heard of it before.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, like, I'm from here. Yeah, I live like an hour away. But, so
that's really nice here because I've been locked in this house with all of these walls, and after I was in the jury, and this is my first contact with the outside world, and my first audience, and seeing people yesterday at the finale said, "Walk up, no audience."
I know, and everybody was like, up in arms, like, she deserves an audience. And I'm like, I was one of those.
Yeah, and to hear that I didn't American players and people were, it was so cool.
So, Jared, still.
He will get over it. It's a game, and I played this game strategically, and I can feel like I'm here.
Now, I normally have a sidekick with me, but he's got sick. He didn't travel. He's there, so
Hey Eric, wish you were here so I could give you a big kiss on the cheek.
But we would like to have you on our social podcast.
Love it.
Yeah, so at reality recaps, you guys come up on your timeline, pay attention. So we'd love to have you talk to you more, but I know you really like it.
We will for sure talk more.
Yeah.
Follow her, follow.
I love it. I've already followed you. I think whoever's running your social media account.
Oh, thank you. My boss?
I don't know. I think that's your friend.
Okay.
Maybe a friend. Yes, we definitely want to have you on the show and talk more.
I would love that, Eric.
Thank you. Can you say Betches, please? Thank you. Okay, everybody, I'm here with BB Australia winner, Tim Dormer. OMG, I'm so excited to talk to you.
Oh, thank you.
First of all, I normally have curly hair, so from one curly hair person to another, I need to know.
You've got to rock the curls. You can't straighten them out. You'll lose your powers. It's all about the crazy hair.
But mine doesn't do this. I'm just touch it.
You don't have, it's probably stinky. Like, you'll have to wash your hands. The secret is you don't wash it. I like shampoo probably once a fortnight, even longer, once a month. It's, the shampoo makes the curls go away. And then you don't ever brush it. Like a brush is the enemy.
Oh, yeah, no, never brush the curly hair. Okay, now we got hair care out of the way. Based on your first impression of the house guest, who were you most interested in working with
Other than Cassandra? Oh, look, I always thought Jared had the respect of the house. I always knew he'd be a target and a potential winner, but I did respect him myself at the beginning of the game. So I always had my on working with Jared. And I also loved Joel. Like, I just, in Joel, saw another misfit like myself. Who could not love Joel and just the sort of, the eccentric fun that, I love that in Big Brother, that you meet people like Joel and you just think, where have you been all my life? Like, I love him!
In Canada!
Yeah, in Canada.
You're all the princess!
Yeah!
Okay, so, all Twitter, all Canada, all Google, when are you and Cassandra going to get married?
Never!
Already married!
We would kill each other. It's like that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but it would kill each other. Like, we just, I think, too alike in some regards, too competitive, too stubborn, too confident and fearless. It's a recipe for disaster of a relationship. Probably really good sex, but we're not going to go there. We're not. I get in a lot of trouble. I've got someone special back home in Australia.
So, why? You said you gave up your game so a Canadian could win it, yet Cassandra, your closest ally.
I know, he's a Canadian. I know, how do I explain this? Okay, it was a little bit of a change. I know, she's never going to forgive me. I think Cassandra will be remembered as one of the greatest players in Canadian Big Brother, and I think it won't be the last time she plays. I hope it won't be. I think for me, the week Cassandra was asking me to ask Kelsey to vote me out instead of her, I'd be bowing out to say I support the way Cassandra plays. It's not the way Tim would play. Yes, we played together, but she did the things that I wasn't willing to do. She did all the lying. She did all the slandering of other people. And I just couldn't do that. And if I was to walk away to give her my place, it would be to support that type of way to win the show. I wanted to show that you didn't need to do that to win.
So now you play Big Brother Canada, you play Big Brother Australia, two
really
different formats of playing the game.
Yep.
How does it compare, and would you come back to this format again?
Yeah, very interesting question. I mean, I love the format of Australia and UK. I think it allows people to be themselves more, which is what I'm all about. So in this format, a lot of people feel like they need to pretend and be phony and lie and cheat, and I don't love that. I hate it. But it was so interesting, a challenge for my own life to be in amongst that and still get to the end. I'm so proud. Like,
oh my gosh, final three screens.
So would I?
If I read a US, you would have been like at the door like.
They would have. So would I do it again? Of course I would. Like, I'm addicted to it. I love Big Brother. I love it. But I think I'd need a little bit of a break. And it has to be very special. Like maybe, I've come and done it in another country. What's next? Like, or maybe like World Big Brother, or like out of space, Big Brother on the moon. Imagine that. Let's do that.
Oh, I have to go outside.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
We're huge fans of your reality recaps. Normally I have a sidekick with me when he goes to New York and stuff.
Oh, no.
Why?
Yeah.
So he is devastated that he can be
Well, you
here.
have
So
to
if you
say
can
good
say
day
hi
to
to Eric.
G'day, Eric. Sorry you missed out on Tim. I'll cut off a little bit of curl. And yeah,
I'm sure there's probably some of it lying around the
yeah, there's
floor.
probably Texas drain hole in there. It's probably all my hair.
But we would love for you, like we do a podcast.
Yeah.
We would love for you to come on.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, contact me online and I'll come on.
If you want to follow him at Reality Recap.
Yeah, cool.
Whatever.
Okay.
We'll contact you too.
I love it. I love that you guys are so into it because in Australia, it's just, I guess, more of a family show and there's not the big like fans and bloggers. So it's great that there's people like you that live and breathe Big Brother.
We do. You are welcome.
I know, talk too much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, lovely to meet you.